History is
saying the
coming
world
back.
is
Check
flat,
this out to the end.
and I'm not saying the world is round, but it's obvious that they went to the moon because we have this footage. But I've got one question to ask you. Who stayed behind to record the takeoff? Somebody had to take one for the team to get this once in a lifetime camera shot. Rumor has it that the cameraman is still waiting on the moon till this day. Some other rumors say that there was actually 5 astronauts and the 5th one was black. But if you notice, the spacecraft looks like it goes up in the air and then comes back down. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. I don't know who it is, and I don't know why, but somebody is telling a lie. You're trying to tell me that Tartaria was the name given by Europeans for an unknown region? Come on, brother. That don't even make no sense. It's in Europe. So let me see if I got this straight. You're trying to say that this was an unknown region to Europeans, even though it's in Europe? That you knew where China was, India, Germany, France, but you didn't know what was going on in this region, so you named it Tartaria. So from the Middle Ages right up to the 20th century, you didn't know what was going on in Tartaria. What in tarnations is going on? The 20th century? You mean the end of the last reset? Come on, bruv. 1901 is when you figured it out. I'm sorry, brother. I'm not buying it. So you want to know about the last reset? That's good. That's real good. Alright, listen to this. So this is how it is. From the 1700s to the 1800s, we went through a reset. History was rewritten. And what that means is names was changed, dates, places, and most importantly, the rulers of this world as we know it changed. Because if you notice, so many countries was founded in the 17 and 1800s. So many monuments and great buildings was founded in the 17 and 1800s. And what they really mean when they use the word founded, it means they found it. Something was already there, and they claimed it for themselves and told their own story of what they saw when they arrived. Imagine that the history of technology is even rewritten. And the reason why they've done this is because they want you to believe in evolution. They want you to think that we've been living for thousands of years and nobody was able to make any type of technology or electricity. They want you to think that the rulers of this world are superior to every other civilization and culture, and they was the only ones that could figure it out. Because if you don't know, there's nothing new under the sun. Anything that you think about doing has already been done. And remember, Napoleon said, history is a set of lies agreed upon. Why do you think he said that? He said that because that's exactly what history is. It's his story. It's not our story. It's his story. Oh, we've got your ass. We've got your ass now. The Great Wall of China? You mean the Great Wall of Tartaria? Let's take a look at a few old maps. You can see Grand Tartary in the green and China in the red. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, the wall is circled around China. And again, another Tartaria map, you can see the wall is circled around China. And if you notice, the steep side of the wall is facing China, making it hard for any invaders to climb up. And if you look closely, you will see that the lookout posts are facing China. making it easy to pick off your enemies with crossbows, one by one. So no, China didn't build that wall. The Tartarians did. Oh my days. You want to understand more about Tartaria? That's good. That's real good. Alright, listen to this. So, the Tartarian Empire was an advanced civilization which once ruled in what we know today as Russia, but also span out to the Americas. But when the empire was destroyed, they was removed from history and wiped off the map. This is the official Tartarian flag. They are the ones that built buildings like this, and like this, and yes, buildings like this. And they were the ones that built the so-called Tesla Tower long before Nikola Tesla. They are known for building buildings with Antiquitech, which is a natural atmospheric energy conductor which produces free energy. And a lot of people ask, why would they remove this from history? Well, if you knew that in the past we had free energy, electricity and advanced technology, it would make you question everything we've been told about his story. Oh my days. Oh, I tried to tell you that the Tartarian Empire was also in Brazil, and you didn't believe me. You didn't believe me. But guess what? When I say I got your ass, oh, I've got your ass. You see, what you don't understand is the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. So even though you live in Brazil and you see these buildings every day, you don't know what you're looking at. You're looking, but you can't see the Brazil you know was founded in 1822. That was the time of the last reset. The history you know is false. Come on, brother. You've got to ask yourself, was everybody using the same architect? You can find these buildings all over the world. Chicago, Italy, Germany, and of course, Brazil. I tried to tell you that the Tartarians was a global civilization, and you didn't believe me. But when I say I got your ass, oh, I've got your ass. So they tried to pass this off as another World's Fair, this time in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This World's Fair took place in 1922, and it was only open for 6 months. But guess what? They didn't even say how long this one took to build. Do you know why? Because they didn't build it. These buildings are from the old world. They was built by the Tartarians, and what they would do is have one last fair to show off these buildings in all its glory before it gets ripped down and destroyed. And just like every other world fair, they claim that these buildings was made out of wood, that it was only temporary and only built for the fair, and that was the reason why they was destroyed. But the thing is, they blew them up with dynamite. When have you ever heard of a fair ending and they blow the fair up with dynamite? Come on, brother. And here's something a lot of people don't know. For these so-called world fairs, they created a new type of spray paint, and the reason for that is so they could spray all of the buildings white, so no one knew how ancient they really was. And like I've said so many times before, the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. Not everybody wants the best for you. Not everybody is your friend. Even your own family can hold you back. So you gotta stay focused on what you want to do in life and fulfill that to the fullest. Yeah. Don't try fitting with the crowd. Don't try please everybody, because you just can't please everybody. Most people don't even know what they want themselves, and there you are trying to please them. Come on, brother. So don't